Alrighty then. We are live. So, I don't know if you saw my short. Probably when I end this live, I'll put a picture up of like the stuff I found, whatever. So I went to a garage sale, and one of the issues was with the cards, what you call bricking when they stick together. And I did the freezer thing. I tried it on one box because there were several boxes, and it seemed to work a little bit by putting the cards in the freezer. This box that I'm going to go through is not, or hasn't been in the freezer. And why do I have this headset on? I don't need the headset. So it would have been a really, really long video if I was going to show how to, or just going through the cards in general. So I'm just going to be showing some of the cards. Nothing too crazy I pulled yet. I'll show a little bit just in this box, an idea of what I've been finding. I'm sure there's probably some more cards that I've been seeing in there. What else? Yeah, so when I end this video, I'll probably put like a picture on the video. When people look, you'll see like just a general idea how many sports cards I got at this garage sale. I worked out a pretty good deal with the guy. He was a collector for many years, and I mean, there is some value here. I don't know if there's any kind of home run cards. I haven't really found anything that's really kind of like a home run card. There was actually, let me show a couple of things. So this was one card that was in that deal. LeBron James rookie card. That was kind of cool. And if you see my short video, you'll get an idea of what else was in there too. I just thought that was really cool. And I forgot there's Carmelo Anthony on the bottom. So let's, there's a whole point of not really trying to make a long video, but just kind of giving the idea of what I've been doing and what you could run into at a garage sale when you're buying a lot of cards, especially the early 2090s cards. So they get stuck together. Just make sure the video's alright. So they get stuck together, and this is what I meant by bricking. You see that? That's a brick. One thing I've been doing is just kind of pulling them out, and it's worked with a lot of them. There was one box that was really bad. The guy put the cards in there just tight. One thing I do like is they look like these cards, a lot of these were pulled pack fresh and just put in the boxes. And the one reason why I could tell that, because of the way they're sticking. These are Skybox. This is Kenny Anderson. So you saw how I just kind of flex that, and you always grab the edges like that, and you're not really damaging the cards at all. I've had some that defaced, and I got like a see, it came off clean. Nothing happened to that. And they're nice. They're good condition cards. There's not really too many edge issues. Maybe on here, some of the cards you find some edge issues because they're just in a box. But really, this guy he even said he hasn't looked at any of these cards since he opened them fresh from the pack. That was the one thing that kind of caught my attention at the garage sale. He was like, some of these cards I haven't seen in 20, 30 years. You hear that cracking? That's actually a good sign. You want to hear it do that. It's kind of releasing it. And I just ever so slightly let the card unstick itself. These are nice cards. A John Stockton card right there. What I was doing is I've been putting a lot of cards that I like in a different pile. I've also been kind of trying to sort them as I go through them at a time, like putting all the skybox together. And I've just been going through them, pulling them like this. And again, like, I wanted to do a video of me going through box at a time, but like, I'd be here forever if I went. There's probably 30 boxes of cards, and mostly basketball. That's what interests me in getting buying a lot in the first place. Look at that, Patrick Ewing. I mean, the corners are not really that bad. A lot of times too, if you just let the cards sit, you know, I wouldn't like have them in the basement or anything like that. You would want to be somewhere. I would say take it to the highest level in your house and take the cards out, the ones you really like, and just let them sit. You'll be amazed. Some of the issues will pop right out and disappear that you see. And it's all humidity. So, and this is, look at this, is only like a half a box. It took me probably 7 hours the other day just to go through like 3 boxes. And it was one like this. I guess these are like, I don't know what you call these, 200 count boxes. And then a couple 200 count boxes, and then the 800 count boxes, or whatever you call them, or 1,000 count boxes. Took 7 hours just to go through them. I was doing it just like this, one by one. Very, very tedious, but it's worth it. I did get surprised when I was but going through these. I did find Kevin Garnett. It is Kevin, but I was about to say Kevin Durant. It was a Kevin Garnett rookie card, and he's in the 1995. These are 95 upper decks. I'm going through. There's a nice Dennis Rodman card, the green here. Oh, when he was on the Spurs. That's gotta be. I think he did leave or was that his last year on the Spurs? And then he went to the Bulls a year later. See, like that, like you get surprised. Sometimes you're like, oh, it's Dennis Rodman. You flip it over and it's someone else's name. Well, they get stuck together like that. These are actually so I figured out the electric court ones are like a parallel in today's terms. I do want to show one card I found today. Look at that, Jalen Rose rookie. I think that's a good one. Oh, I'm already mixing up my cards. I think I just... Oh, no, I'm not. I'm putting the cards I like over here. That's right. It's John Stockton. That's over here. So one card I found today, which I thought was really cool. I gotta look it over a little bit more, but there's some Flair Ultra on here, 93, 94 Flair Ultra, and I was like, oh, cool, you know, this is a cool card, and then I flipped it over, and it's number 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. The base cards are like a couple dollars, but I really want to do a little bit more research to see if there's any more value. The only thing I can think of is when you pull a card that's low numbered, maybe the price goes up. So if this is like a $2 base card, mm, depending on the player, Dan, I think he's in the Hall of Fame, but I was thinking maybe a $20 card at best. I don't know. With the condition and stuff. Well, I thought that was awesome. So there are some surprises in buying lots like this that you just like this right now. Like these are cool looking cards. I just pulled out. These are the Skybox something. There's one stuck together. See that crackling? It's okay. It's not really damaging the card. It's just, you want to hear all that. You want to get all that crackling out, and then just gently pull them apart. I don't think any defacing happened there. It's a Clyde Drexler close-up. I actually like that. I'm gonna do a little research on it. Yeah, so I've been pulling cards, putting them aside to look up later if there's somebody good. This is Chansey? No, this is Klaber or something. He's gonna go on a Skybox pile over here. So mainly been Flair and Skybox I've been pulling out of here. Close up of Patrick. Mookie Blaylock, I remember him. I don't know how good these close-ups are, but these are cool. I mean, how much these are. Be nice to freaking pull a Jordan close-up. I bet you that's got some value. See, like this a big brick right here? I'm gonna get a little bit more crazy and try to loosen them. Whoa. See, it's not really damaging them. You're just loosen them up a little. Oh, this guy right here. This was my guy in NBA Jam, the game back in the day. Just draining threes. Look at it. They got the flames on here too. I like that card. Seattle Supersonics. I've heard any cards like a big time or like Hall of Famers for the Supersonics are in demand. Like people like them. They want, you know, supersonic cards like that player. I can't pronounce his name, but him and Sean Kemp. Man, they just don't make basketball cards like this anymore. Like what? Like, am I missing something? Did they have better designers of basketball cards back then? Like, did anybody see Topps Chrome and what those cards look like? They're hideous. Absolutely hideous. Back then, these people knew what they were doing. And you know what? Honestly, I think people that back then were forced to be a little bit more creative. And the computers nowadays, it's kind of too easy to like not put a lot of effort in design. I don't know, just something I'm thinking about. I'm not sure who these guys are. Doesn't really say. I mean, obviously you would recognize a face like Allen Iverson or some of these other guys. Like this one, like Sam Castle, I remember him. He was a good ball player. I think he was on the Spurs, not the Spurs, Celtics. Look at John Starks. I used to be a huge Knicks fan. I'm honestly not anymore. I'm leaning more towards the Spurs. Like I literally am debating this year of trading myself to the Spurs as a fan. If that even makes sense. Rican agrees with me at the sports car design. Look at that. I've been. It's not like I've seen this first. I've been getting a lot of. These are Jason Kidd rookie cards. I looked them up. I think it's only like a $2 card, but I would like to try to, if PSA does a grading special, try to get some of these graded and see how I could do. This one actually looks really good, better than the other ones. Even the corners are crisp. See, that's the thing. Sometimes, like, people think when you throw stuff in cardboard boxes, they're not going to be. Depending on the person, like if they're throwing the box around or something, the cards might be dinged. But if you're like me, or if this guy, it seems like he was like me, just open up a pack of cards, pull the players all he liked, and then just threw them in the box and stored them for all eternity, then they're going to be in good condition. I mean, I haven't seen any corner issues on any of these cards yet. Some of them I might have to. I think I'm gonna invest in this week and getting the microscope. I've seen a lot of people, card graders, using it because I guess that's what the grading companies are using, or what they look. They put it some cards. I think depending on how many cards or the importance and value of the card. Like $1,000 card, they're probably pulling out. If it. Let me rephrase it. If a card, a PSA, has potential of being $1,000 card, they're gonna put it up on to a microscope and check all the edges. Like this, visibly, I can see that it's got ding there. So that one agreed well. Plus, he's not a great player anyway, so I won't even bother. But yeah, I truly believe if the PSA value, 10 value, plays an impact. Look at that Dennis Rodman card. I like that one. That's going off to the side. Might even be in the PC. I liked Rodman when he was on the Spurs better. Card kit for a win. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, because I really do think that some graders, because of the time consuming, you can really just tell by looking at a card if it's a PSA 10 or not. Like I'm looking at this card right now, and if I had to do some quick grading, I'd be like, the surface is good, everything is good. Couple edges I don't like, maybe that corner, and I'll be like, okay, this is a grade 8, and then put off to the side, stamp it a grade 8. You know what I mean? Because yeah, that'll be a lot of time trying to go through thousands and thousands of cards. Some of them you gotta take a little bit more serious. Like obviously, if you're grading a Michael Jordan card, the grader's probably going to be like, all right, I'm going to have to, pay some extra attention to it. Let's put it up to the microscope. Let's see how good this Jordan card is, you know what I mean? As opposed to somebody else, another Hall of Famer. Like this guy, Glenn Robinson, he was on the All-Star game, or All-Star team. If we're getting back into the Fleer Ultra, I really want, and I hope I find a Kevin Garnett Fleer Ultra. That would make my night. This is kind of cool. These are Skybox. Yeah, Skybox had some nice. I'm mixing up cards here again. Skybox had some really nice cards back in the day. Got another close-up Clyde Drexler. A lot of edge issues on there. I'm not going to bother grading it or looking at it or trying to sell it. So a lot of these cards, I'd look at that. I look at, you know, would someone else want this card in that condition? Maybe there's Christian Laettner fans out there, but you got Kerr, Steve Kerr, Reggie Miller. These cards are sick, dude. I know if I go to look them on eBay, they're probably only $1 cards or $2 cards, but I like them. I'm gonna put them off to the side. And it gets kind of tough on some of these. Some of these you just gotta find the right breaking point without sacrificing the surface on a card. Like right there, that was almost iffy, but it came off clean. And as soon as you get the right thickness, then you can kind of put some weight into it. Oh, it's still not right. I gotta see if I could break off another section. Ooh, might be some serious surface issue on this one. Nope, just super sticky. Got lucky in that one. It's a nice Jerry West Then and Now card. Then and Now was a huge Upper Deck thing back in the early 90s. Like huge. My favorite ones were the Then and Now holograms that they did. Look at that, Topps Stadium Club basketball. Who would love to see that again? With the team name on it. I'm not talking about this unlicensed stuff they got right now. Oh, that was real bad. I got a little bit too. It's alright. It looks like I popped it back in. No, it didn't crease. I know that sounded bad. I know it sounded like I broke a leg or something. My leg. Oh man. For a second I thought that was Kareem. I was gonna be so mad if I creased Kareem. Some of these cards, I don't know who that is. Junior Bridgman. Played for the Bucks. What year are these ones? These are 1995. They're just a little bit different. Michael Jordan Draft Analysis. They're just a little different. So I guess these are probably just a different Upper Deck. I know Upper Deck had a... But I don't know if it's Upper Deck SP. It doesn't really say. There's like two different Upper Deck. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Okay, these are regular Upper Deck 95. These are Upper Deck Special 95. And the only reason why I know that because the Upper Deck Special always had the full photo, and that it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure these are Upper Deck Special, and then these are regular Upper Deck. Yep. Alright, cool. I want to say I stopped collecting in around just before this time, and I was mostly baseball. I didn't have a lot of basketball cards, but man, I wish I would have collected basketball cards like this guy did. I took a chance buying his lot. He did say he seemed to have some knowledge about cards, but I took a chance anyways, and I would say I've got my money's worth. So I'm still nickel and diming through everything, but I have a feeling there's going to be a banger in here somewhere. Because if he put these cards away right away like he did, then there's got to be somebody that he missed. Especially if I saw a Kevin Garnett rookie in one of these. See, this one I don't think is gonna... This might have to go in the sacrifice pile. This is not coming undone. not all, and I'm messing it up trying to get it sold. And it's nobody anyways. It's Carlos Rogers, so I'm not gonna try it. What I've been doing with these. I got my garbage pile of cards right here. Ones that I've defaced pretty bad. They're getting sacrificed. Like this one, like tore the whole face off the front of it. You know, it's numbered, but it's really nobody, so I'm just been throwing. This is my junk pile. That's my junk pile. Here's a Jason Kidd rookie right here. As I'm talking junk. Tell me that doesn't look like the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Tell me that isn't him. But no, it's Cherokee Park. That would tell me it doesn't look like the owner of the Mavs. Oh, it's another one. It's back to back. Who's on a... Yeah, some of these just don't. Every once in a while I get those stubborn cards that just don't want to come together or come apart. Jerry Stackhouse. Yeah, those ones. Kevin Willis. Oh, I saw Steve Kerr. I might go and grab another box over there. There's something over there that I've been wanting to go through, and I think it'll be easier to go through real quick. Look at these Stadium Cubs. Such a dope design, man. They just knew cards back then. Today, you can't find nothing like this. Look at that Steve Kerr. Top Stadium Club, and in the back. They ain't nothing today. They can't make cards today, man. I'm telling you. I mean, I could pull one card over there and just be like, what is this? For instance, look at this Nick Anderson card. I'm going to pull... Never mind. I thought I had a regular Topps card over there somewhere. But I don't. I think I already took pictures of them and put them up for sale. But if you look at Topps Composite, then you know, then you know what I'm talking about with some of the cards. See that? Look at that deface. Totally gone. Not really a good player. He's going in the garbage pile. Probably throw him in my campfire. Look at Charles Barkley. Some of these are getting surface issues a little bit, maybe. Yeah. These are toast. Barkley's getting sacrificed. Scotty, all these guys are... Yeah, these ones are shot. Dennis Rodman. These are all... Oh man, I almost thought that was a Jordan. Almost thought that was a Jordan. That would have been nuts. Chris Webber. Frequent Flyers, Topps Stadium Club, Chris Webber. These ones are alright. kind of like that. I'll put that off to the side. Don't know what that is. Put that off to the side. Very, very tedious. Come on, I don't know what you want to come apart. This one's gonna be a bad one. Oof. Oh my gosh. Dude. I almost thought that was... Oh no, it wouldn't be anyways. I was gonna say I almost thought that was a Kobe Bryant card I just messed up. It's Karl Malone. Actually, it isn't messed up. That was dust. Wow. Some of them are just really tight. But it's still... Oh. That makes me so, like, nervous. I don't know what the guys do that buy, what was I watching? I was watching a video the other night because I was looking up videos how to get cards unstuck. And I watched one video where this guy was pulling apart cards that was Kobe Bryant's rookie year. And I think they were Upper Deck Exquisite? No. No. It was like Topps Chrome or something. And the packs themselves were bricks. Like, you go to open up a pack and it's just a solid brick of cards. And he's pulling them apart like this, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm like, can you imagine there's a Kobe in there and you're just pounding away at the cards like I'm doing right now? See, I try to get some separation to make it thinner. You want to make the brick, the thinner you can unbrick it, the better. Easy when I'm talking about, not where you're taking surface off. That one was okay. Oof. Wow. Just like a deck of cards, man. Just like a deck of cards. You know, but definitely, guys, don't store your cards where you got humidity problems. I think somebody said if you're gonna store cards, store them in a wine cellar or something like that, or something. But don't store them in the attic. Don't store them in the basement. Well, you could store them in a basement as long as you don't have humidity issues. You know, if you got a finished basement and a dehumidifier that's running all the time, then you can store them down there. And then put them in a cabinet too. Man, I thought there was... So Kevin Garnett's obsolete. Am I missing something? I thought that Kevin Garnett I pulled was in this year. 95. I might have to look that up again. Or somebody look up Kevin Garnett's rookie. Whoever's watching. Man. Where, oh where? Is that Alonzo Mourning rookie? Mitch Richmond. That's so random. I don't even know what kind of card that is. It's a 95. Oh, that's Stadium Club. TS. Oh, you can see right through it. I didn't even see that. Oh, this is a Beam Team card. Dude. But it's Mitch Richmond, though. These are supposed to be hard to pull. I gotta look this one up. I know a Jordan Beam Team goes for like a ridiculous amount of money. If I'm thinking of the insert that I saw online one time, I'm pretty sure Beam Teams are like the card. And I just walled that and you can't even see it. I'll put it right here. Beam Team. Move these down. Mitch Richmond. I'll have to look him up. I mean, even if there's somebody out there trying to build a set, probably could be maybe a $10 card or something like that. Oh, football. Now we're getting to random cards. JJ Stokes 1995 rookie. So random. But this is the fun of going through older cards. Oh, there's Shaquille. Shaq. Looks like a Jordan getting out of the way there. Those 3 Shaq cards back to back. Man, there's a lot of Alonzo Mourning cards I just went through. Some throwback Ewing card with his tight Larry Birds on. So bad. It's nothing too crazy on these. That's another thing to keep in mind when buying lots of cards. If somebody was buying cards at the time, they're probably going to know who the big players are. Obviously, when 1996 cards first came out, they had Kobe Bryant right on them. That was the guy to chase. So chances are people are not going to leave Kobe Bryant cards in the stack of commons. But, I mean, you never know. You never know. So yeah, as soon as I burn through these, I'm probably gonna do some. This is what I've been doing. I'm gonna be doing some more cards. Probably off camera, just because I don't want just long videos of nothing, and I want to keep talking through the videos too to make them somewhat entertaining. But as you can see, this is a very tedious job. This is what you do. That's a nice Patrick Ewing card. We're getting into Master of the Class. All-Star. Upper Deck. This one's... Let me save that one. Second, we focus on breaking these ones, or unbricking these ones. Like, look at that. Came off easy, nice and clean. It's a Parallel Electric Court Jason Kidd rookie. Nice. So the cards add up, the $5 and $10 cards. I mean, a Jason Kidd card, excuse me. It's probably a $5 card, but I mean, I gotta look up how much the beam teams are going for, but I think those were the cards you wanted to pull from Topps Chrome, I believe. This is not coming apart. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Got lucky. No bends, no creases. Yeah, you just gotta not be afraid to pull them apart. I lied. There's a little crease there. So sacrificed one to get to the other. That was the trade-off. This one looks good. Clean, maybe slight corner issue up here. But we'll let it sit out. Like I said, sometimes when you let the cards sit out, you throw them in a top loader, all of a sudden the corner is gone. The surface, I gotta make sure that surface didn't come off on the other one. And it didn't. Must have been from another card. But this one's getting thrown into the junk pile they got going. Well, that's it. Oh no, we're not done yet. We are not done yet. Oof. If these are the Topps cards that I was messing with earlier, because I saw the white, these were kind of hard to get apart for some reason. And they're not even Topps Chrome. It's just the surface of the picture. I believe these are 1995. Again, Kevin Garnett's the guy I've been chasing in these 1995 cards. It seems like I've been... look at that. The surface came off right there. Real bad. That's I've been having the problems with these Topps cards. The surface issues big time. There's no way around it. You just kind of just hope that you don't damage a good card. Yeah, all surface issues. So going in the junk pile. Yeah, that came off. Yeah, so if I see these cards again, or a bunch of these cards, or even a box over there that's labeled Topps, I might stay away from trying to pull them apart right away. I might try some different techniques, put some heat on it, or either put them in the freezer for the day, and then pull them out later. There's no big names in here anyways. Except for Mutombo. He came out pretty good. Oy, oy, oy. Look at that, I'm yawning. I'll put myself to sleep. Alright, well, that's that. That's my junk pile. I had to do some little research on the Beam Team card. But I'm pretty sure that's the insert or a short prints you wanted. Got a couple. We'll go do a recap here. What was in this box or partial box? I did pull a lot of similar stuff. I got more Jason Kidds and Diesel Shack cards. I pulled. It was frequent flyer. Chris Webber. It has some surface issues I'm seeing right now. I still want to keep it. Kerr, we got Jason Kidd rookie, Reggie Miller skybox, another Steve Kerr. Just some cool cards. Some close-ups. Drexler, Ewing, Jalen Rose, rookie John Stockton. So, how was that? Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna head out. Yeah. See you. See you later. Thanks for watching. That's pretty much it. What happens when you're buying cards at a garage sale? I mean, boxes, I just say you don't know what's gonna happen. But anyways, yeah. See ya.